It's been a while since I've done one of these, but it's now 4 weeks to go until 4 weeks today until the big dance. So I thought I'd better update you, and happy to report that training's been going very well. Had some very big weeks in the 6 foot track. No injuries, well, a minor ankle issue, but that's fine, that's gone. So currently on the biggest week. Did 100 Ks last week with a fair amount of elevation. Probably go just over 100 this week. Sort of 100 next week. We'll see. I'm just going to play that one by ear. And then 2 week taper. Or maybe, yeah, 2 or 3 week taper, I don't know. So, plan from here is just take it easy, get some miles in, get some elevation in. Don't do anything heroic. Keep practicing nutrition, get lots of sleep. I have to say, spending time doing these beautiful trails has been amazing. Currently on a double trail weekend. I normally just run on the Sunday doing trails, but I'm doing Saturday and Sunday this weekend. Both big runs, and that has been the idea behind this training block, is stacking big runs together to simulate tired legs, fatigue, so hopefully when it comes to race day I'm used to what it's like to run on very tired legs. Anyway, better get back to it. The thing I've been thinking about today is how little knee pain I get now. I used to suffer with knee pain really badly for years. My right knee, on the inside of the knee, and it would hurt when I lift, it would hurt just day to day, generally hurt all the time, and I thought running would make it worse, but it's gone away completely. And the only thing that's changed is I'm running more. I'm running down hills, I'm running up hills, I'm running trails, I'm running 100k a week. I'm not lifting as heavy. I haven't been lifting as heavy as what I used to for a while, and it still hurt even when I lifted lighter weights. So the only thing I can put it down to is running, which is incredible given that running is often the cause of a lot of people's knee pain. But I think that just giving my knee time to adapt on the trail has done wonders. So here's to running. To also add to that, running has also forced me to do a lot of rehab exercises for my knee. So we also have to attribute that to it. When I started running, the knee was slightly worse for a while, and so I was doing step ups and isometrics almost every day. So potentially that's what helped as well. But if it wasn't for running, I wouldn't have done those exercises, so we can still attribute it to running. So we have a brand new shoe to go testing tomorrow. So it is the HOKA Speedgoat 7. Very excited to give these a try tomorrow. Hopefully these are going to be the shoes that I'm going to be using for UTA in 4 weeks' time. So the 6s, which I've been using for the last 6 months, have been fantastic. I've really liked the 6s, but it's the only it's not the only trail shoe I've had, but it's been my favorite so far. I quite like the tough underfoot feeling, the sort of more ground feel, especially on the sort of more technical trails. I really like knowing where my foot is planted. And touch wood, I haven't rolled my ankle once in the Speedgoat 6s, which is pretty good. So I'm hoping these deliver the same kind of thing. They feel already a lot more plusher underfoot, which is what I'm going to need to get me through 100 Ks. So I think they'll be very helpful. I'm just hoping that they have the same sort of stability as the 6. So once I've had a good go in them, I'll report back. Just got back from my first run in the HOKA Speedgoat 7s, and wow, they are a much better upgrade from the Speedgoat 6. I was a big fan of the Speedgoat 6, mainly because that was my first proper trail running shoe. But wow, what a difference. What a difference. The so much more cushioning and so much more ability, so much roll in the foot, so you just feel like taking the next step is just effortless compared to the Speedgoat 6. The 6 is so tough, but it gives you a lot of ground feel, which I kind of liked, especially on the more technical terrain. The 7 just has so much more foam and so much more roll in it that it just feels so much more effortless. I did the same trail that I've done quite a number of times today, and it was the fastest time I've ever done it, and that was after doing 30k trail yesterday as well. So I've got to put it down to the shoes, because I was pretty tired going into today, but those shoes carried me for 30Ks. So I'm very impressed, very happy with that purchase. If you're thinking about getting a pair, I got a whole nother size up from the Speedgoat 6s. So I was a 10D in the Speedgoat 6s, which is the wide one, although my feet are not that wide, and had loads of room in that. I bought the 10.5s in the Speedgoat 7 and got them home. I thought, no, I just don't have enough room. Sent them back, and then got the 11Ds. And they feel a bit boatish when you put them on, and they certainly don't feel that nimble. But when you run in them, they're perfect. They still do look a bit boatish, but the traction on them, the fit around the ankle, all feels really snug. My only jip with them is that the toe section where the big toe is feels like it's rubbing a little bit against the big toe. So that will be my only change. But apart from that, I thought great shoe. Can't wait to run UTA in them.